Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, practicing to take the GRE general test, practicing to take the GRE, the general test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase it immediately. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 291. Quantitative comparison question, number 13. Let's take a look at it. Number 13. They give us a number line, so I'm going to reproduce the number line. It looks something like this. There's your 0 right in the middle. That's my 0. Here's my -1. Here's my +1. And then they give me two numbers, P and R. Let's locate them. I'm going to do them in a different ink. Oh, blast it. I just ruined my... Anyway. P is to the left of -1, right here somewhere. There's your P. And R is between 0 and 1. Somewhere between 0 and 1. It doesn't really matter where it is. And they want you to compare these two quantities here. Let's put the quantities in the black ink so you can see it easily. Or even brown one. Column A. Column B. I think I prefer the black one. It's easier to read. In the first column they give you P plus R. In the second column give you R minus P. What's the very first thing you're going to do? Very first thing. And before you answer that question to me, let's play a little game. I'm going to give you a couple of problems, okay? Can you tell me which quantity is bigger? Okay, go ahead and do it. I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and do it. 11 plus 3 minus 7 or 11 minus 7 plus 5. Go ahead. Do it. I'm going someplace with it. Go ahead and do it. Stop this part here. Just pause the video and tell me, do work on this thing and tell me which column is bigger. Alright? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. As I said, pause the thing. Well, here we go. The purpose of the exercise is to see exactly what you did there. If you were sitting there and doing this part, you said to yourself 11 plus 3 is 14, 14 minus 7 is 7, and then you went here 11 minus 7 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, and therefore 9 is bigger than 7. If you did all of that work, you missed the bloody point in it. These questions are called quantitative comparison, which is precisely why I write down the word computation and then cross it out to emphasize the fact that these questions are not called quantitative computation. Nobody is asking you to compute anything. You're being asked to compare things. And if I'm being asked to compare things, what I say to myself is that this 11 appears in this column and it appears in this column. It plays no role. For example, if I tell you that 3 is more than 2, then would you agree that 3 plus 11 is still more than 2 plus 11? Of course it is. By adding 11 to both quantity does not change the fact that 3 is still going to be more than 2. If 10 is more than 20, then 10 plus 100 is still going to be... Did I say 10 is more than 20? Perhaps it was the liquid lunch that I had. Let me, hold on. If 10 is less than 20, then adding 100 to both quantity will not change the fact that 110 will still be less than 120. Adding 100 to both quantity does not change anything. It plays no role. This 11 here played no role. Similarly, I see a -7 and I see a -7. I'm going to cross it out. It plays no role. What I wanted to hear from you, instead of doing all the work that you just did, what I wanted hear from you, if you were quick enough to always remember this is a comparison, what I wanted to hear from you is to tell me that the 11 cancels out, -7 cancels out, and therefore 5 is more than 3. Answer is B, that's all. Which is precisely what I'm going to do here. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention. I see a P, sorry, I see an R and an R. You see positive R and a positive R right here? I'm going to cross it out. That R plays no role whatsoever. It is there just to annoy the hell out of you. So basically what they want you to compare is P versus negative P. P, I'm told, is negative. This quantity I know is negative. And therefore, negative of a negative quantity, a negative of a negative quantity is going to be positive. And positive, of course, is going to be more than negative. There you go. Answer is B. That is supposed to be my B. That's all it is. Again, one more time, very quickly. The R's cancel out from the both columns, as I showed you in the previous example. The R's cancel out because they appear in both columns, the same quantity, it plays no role. And therefore what I'm being asked to compare is P versus negative P, which I'm told here, as you can see clearly in number 9, P is a negative number. So P is a negative number, and therefore in the second column I have negative P. Negative of a negative number will be a positive number, and of course positive number will always be more than negative number. We don't have to worry about what P is. We don't even have to worry about plugging in value for P. It's not necessary. Just think logically. That's all it is. That's it. We are done. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, either face-to-face tutoring or over the online tutoring through Skype or over the telephone, I do that also. If there is anything at all that I can help you with for your preparation for the GRE or GMAT for that matter, I don't know why you would be watching this video if you were preparing for GMAT, but one never knows. So anyway, so if there is anything at all that I can help you with, please go to my website at www.for4gre.com and send me an email. All right, or you can go to www.KeshwaniPrep.com and send me an email. All right, thanks.